friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you don't know me yet, I am the Prissy Hippie. Alright, so in everyone's life, in different phases of life, but usually when it happens all throughout your life, but it usually happens between like in your 20s, like so between like maybe 26 to 30. So I'm speaking on range where you're starting to say, hey, I no longer want to do this, or I'm outgrowing this, or I want to try this, or I want to explore this. And this is also the time where people are going to be stagnant. So I really want to stress how okay this is. And it took me about 3 years or so to actually come to the realization that it's okay. Okay, you're going to come across people who A, are not going to support you, B, can't really comprehend what you're doing. That's how I break it down. They seriously can't think outside the box. And ran out of money for school. Just, you know, your little life at 23 is just like, what do I do next? You know? So I said, okay, I'm going to move to Atlanta. Like, I knew someone out here, and I said, I'm going to move to Atlanta and blah, 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 blah. And just wing it, like, for no reason. Like, just fuck it, let's do it. Like, the cost of living is cheap. You know, why not? So I move out to Atlanta. Well, I'm telling people I move out to Atlanta, and family members and friends, and these are, I'm talking about A1 day ones, or day one A1s, you know. And they're like, why are you moving to Atlanta? You don't know anyone there. This, like, why? Like, you know, just so negative. And I'm just like, I don't have a reason. I'm just doing it. So long story short, I've been down here 5 years, and I'm 29 now. So about the year after I moved here or so, people are like, some of the same people is, can I come down to can I come down? I want to go to Magic City. I want to go to Linux. Where's the cool clubs, compound, or whatever have you, or you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, like, I'm busy. Because when people see you striving for better or trying something different, even if it's scary, even if it's like don't have all the answers, they will bash you and tear you down because they're jealous of you. They're jealous of you. And my thing is like, I literally this year, I've just really honed on this last June. Just June that just passed. And really this summer, I just started cutting people off. It's nothing wrong with cutting people off. And to the point, I'm talking about my best friend from like 15 years old. I'm talking about people that I played in the goddamn sandbox with. I'm talking about, like, you know what I mean? And for the most part, I was upset. I was battling with myself with depression, and you know what I mean? And people thinking like, oh, you want a pat on your back and all this other stuff. And it's like, no. But I have people who gave up on me, who just was like, well, we ain't got nothing in common no more. You know, that stuff is very hurtful. And I understand what you're going through 100%. But let me fucking tell you something on some real G shit. Let me take a wine break, because I'm not playing about this. I'm not playing about this. This is real life stuff. Okay? Hold on. Noki, you okay? It's my dog. Let me tell you about this. There is nothing wrong with cutting people off. Period. Because when you start cutting people off, and when you start closing yourself off to that toxic and negative shit, your life will start to bloom. Bloom. Now, you're human. I had my upset and my crying spells, and why is this and why is that? And because you're human, you're okay. But I went to a therapist. I'm going to keep it straight. And I just talked about it. And basically, when my therapist told me, said, fuck 'em, she said, fuck 'em. My therapist was like, fuck 'em. And I was like, oh, shit. I mean, the professional, I mean, she was always professional, but you know what I mean? She was Spanish, she was from New York, you know what I mean? And when you get that connection, and she's been there, done that, you know? She straight was like, fuck 'em. And I know a lot of people say, you know, oh, I ain't unbothered and this and that. And that's all terms of way we deal and cope with things. But until you seriously get in that nitty gritty thing of whatever it is and build the courage and build the mindset, because it takes time and it takes process to say fuck them. If you're not a naturally fucking person, it takes time to do that. And that was me, and I understand that. But let me tell you something now. It's 10 minutes, it's getting a little long, but I'm going to edit it down a little bit for you. When you close that type negativity and start to block out that stuff and do you're losing those people, and and even family members. You're losing those people for a reason. They're not meant to go up with you. They're not meant to explore with you. They're not meant to go on next with you. They're not. And if you keep holding them on, and one of my issues was I was holding on certain people because it's like, well, we could, you know, and it's like, no. And when you start to try more than, my best friend was just like, oh, well, I tried. I mean, you just, like, I was looking at the bitch like, what? Bitch, yeah, I know we're having a rough patch now, but I'm sitting here like a whole husband, like we're in marriage counseling trying to fight for this relationship, and you're just kind of like, well, I guess you see something different than me. Like, nah. When people start to have that attitude about losing you, and you're a boss-ass motherfucking person, and you actually have stuff to offer people in life, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So what I'm saying here today is it's okay with losing people. Let those people go. It's okay with not taking people. They're not meant to go to the next level with you, whatever that is. And when you release that, your blessings and your world will come. You're blocking it from you. I cannot explain. I took myself off of social media. I took a whole big break. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking. I stopped, just to clear my body and go through a whole little woo-woo. And let me motherfucker tell you, when I came back out, it was like, you know why I'm here? You see what I'm saying? And blessings started coming. I was confused about my career of working. I was confused. And then next thing you know, you know what I'm saying? Because I was no longer being blocked. Because I am supposed to be this. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is the heartbreak of losing friends and family members and toxic, not things you're working on and stuff like that. It's okay. I'm just here to tell you that it's okay. Let that go. Let it go. And these are the people that are watching you. These are the people that are jealous of you. These are the people that are envious of you because they don't have the balls to do what you're doing. They don't have the balls to have the ideas to do whatever you're doing. They don't have it. They just don't have it. They're miserable themselves and they're pulling you down. I've been held down so long, let me tell you right now, but I am so found. Okay, I'm not trying to sound like I'm preaching right now because I just sound real funny with this now. Let me drink. But real shit, you're meant to shine. You're meant to shine at whatever you're doing, and if anybody have a problem with that, fuck them. Like, legitly. I'm not playing saying, oh, I'm unbothered, and oh, fuck everybody, fuck my haters, and no. Let's not play these games. I'm so fucking serious. Fuck them. It is okay to say fuck people when they're saying fuck you. You see what I'm saying? That's just the wrap up of my story. Outgrowing friends. And if you are still the same person you were since 1999, there's a fucking problem. So let me tell you something. Somebody said something to me a couple months ago. Oh, Jasmine, you changed. And I'm not talking about people change for the worst or for the evil. You know how people change and it's like, whoa, you're not even the same person. Like in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like, everyone needs to keep a level head. And no. I didn't know. I started drinking champagne because it was less in calories. And actually, yeah. So I'm a real big champagne head now. And when I came home back to Philadelphia, Someone said to me, you drink champagne? You're like, when'd you start being so obsessed about, like, when someone says, when'd you start doing this, or when'd you start doing that, or, you weren't there for the glow up. You weren't there for the transition. Because now it's like, oh, you're different. You don't drink whatever, now you drink champagne now. Yes, I'm different. I am not the same person I was. I'm 29. Why would I still be the person when I'm 23? Why? If someone's the same, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing the same shit, there's a problem with you. And if you're happy with that, then, oh, that's fine. I don't come back home to Philadelphia and say, why you still doing this? I done did this. No. See, that's the difference too. Let's bring this up to around 2. And it's getting long. I'm going to cut it off after this. When I come home, I could pull up on people and I know where they at. I know what time, where, place, when, where, why. Because they're doing the same shit. What? How'd you know I was here, Giles? Bitch, because you're doing the same shit from when I left. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm still pulling up and showing love. But when I tell you what I'm doing and stuff, it's bragging. You cannot share things of success or plans or big shit, big dick shit with people that are small-minded, that staying in a spot where you left them because now you're bragging. Now you're showing off. Now you think you're better than me. But you call me and say, Jazz, I'm about to get this investment. I'm about to, I'm gonna be like, You see the difference? But if you do it to a motherfucker who ain't shit, they gonna be like, oh, who do you think you are? You changed. So start looking at the responses that you're getting from people. Are you getting natural responses from people that, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not, then they need to go. Done, go, dead. Done, da. And that's my video before I get too fucking hopped up. Because I can speak about this shit all night long. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down and let me know. But I love you all. Much positive blessings. I am Jasmine, the Prissy Hippie. This is my cup of wine. And it's half full. No, seriously, it's half empty. I need to pour some more. I mean, I'm positive, but it's empty. Subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. And I have much, much more to coming. Peace and blessings. And cut those negative leeches, parasites off. Done dada. Bye.